Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. So, um, I want us to talk about something very, very important. It's been creeping in and out of conversations for the last couple of weeks. And it is what a man needs to have before the man can get married. What does a man need to have before the man can get married? I sent it to you. Just click it. Okay? I sent it to you. Click it. Help me translate it. Uh, I'm live already. Sorry, guys. Something something caught my attention. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Typing something. Okay, that should be fine. All right. So, what does a man need to have before a man can get married? What does a man need to have before a man can get married? And we've heard that conversation over and over again. Now, we need to be honest. If the man is living in Nigeria, what he can have is different from if the man is living abroad. Abroad, at least you should be able to rent a space, even if it is a self-contained, or what do they call it, studio. In Nigeria, they call it self-contained. Abroad, they call it studio apartment. At least a room, a kitchen parlor kind of arrangement. Daddy Fidel says you need to have sense. I agree. But I'm talking more of materially now. There are many things you need. You need to be spiritually, financially, all those things, socially. But right now, I'm talking more of the finances. What does a man need physically to be able to get married? And abroad is very easy compared to Nigeria, because in Nigeria, you will need to be able to rent a place. And for you to be able to rent a place, you need to have a good job, and you need to be able to put money together to be able to rent a place. Basic. Women don't marry a guy who's living with his parents. It makes no sense. You cannot get married to a guy who lives with his parents. You can date him. But when it comes to marriage, unless you got pregnant and you guys already wanted to marry, and then you have no choice, or you're getting old and he's also advancing in age, under no circumstance, if you're young, should you marry if the guy does not have his own 1 bedroom. Do you understand? 2 beds. You can't even stay in a boys' quarter if you are getting married, because marriage comes with a lot of stress. At least you need 2 rooms. So I say stop it abroad. Abroad, no, abroad is easy compared to Nigeria. Because abroad, once you have a salary and you've worked for a year, you should be able to rent a house. you should be able to rent a house. I don't think there's any one of you watching me abroad that does not have their own home. Even if it is a one room, you have a home. In Nigeria, there are people who squat, who live in their parents' homes, and they all are in serious relationships wanting to get married. I don't want to discourage you, but there are basic things you need to have. And one of them is accommodation. It's more important than a car, but a car is also important. Now, I don't want to sound elitist. I don't want to sound like I'm not taking other demographies into consideration. Because the next thing they'll say is, what about a poor guy who has a job and has been working 5 years? You go get a house. The house fit dey Ajegunle and if fit dey Lekki. The house fit dey Meron and the house fit dey Ikorodu. But you go get house. You cannot marry without a house. No matter what you are doing, whether you are a chef or a griller or a mechanic or a plumber or a tiler, you need to get house. Then you need to either have access to transportation or have your own car. But house is you can do without a car, but when I go enter bus tire. But you cannot do without a house. Now, when a woman says that I can't date a man that does not have a car, look at her. If she has brothers that don't have cars, say she be only. You get brothers wey not get car, but they won't date people daughter, but you don't want to date the sons that don't have cars. Some people will say the woman is choosing wisely. If she made better choices, she'll be driving her own car. Many women will say, I cannot date a man that does not have this. I cannot date a man that doesn't have this. Did you come? What happened to your own hands? Are you handicapped? Are you crippled or a leper? It is not about standards. It is about being reasonable. Women these days don't want men that they will struggle with. They want the ready-made men. And although I'm not going to tell you to go and struggle, that's why the struggle at least make you get a house. So that the struggle no go many. If you not get car, why you no get car? Because let me break your heart, men that have cars will date women in their financial bubble. They will come and bench you where you are in that your lowly bubble, but they're not going to marry you. They go bench you, they go carry you, they'll carry you go club. Inside that their bubble, there's always a little bubble. Then the bubble will burst and they either go down or go up, but they're always inside the bubble. That's where they will marry from. You think men too want to marry Olori Brukus? Do you really think men just want, at least make them see the, you see, let me tell you something that people don't realize here. When you are a zero, you cannot multiply anything. If you are a 1 and they give you 10, You cannot multiply, but you will retain the 10. If you are a 2 and they give you 10, it becomes 20. If you are a 10 and they give you 10, it becomes 100. If you are a 0 and they give you 1 million, it becomes 0 because you are a 0. Nobody wants a 0. So all I see is zeros with nice wigs. All I see is zeros with nice lips. All I see is zeros with fake hips. All I see is zeros with fake fingertips. Trying their best to Delilah men. Please, don't date a girl because of her outward appearance. Follow her home. You want to meet her parents. If she's wearing a 1 million naira wig and her parents are in poverty, she's an olosho. Mo, tell ourselves the truth. A girl wearing a 1 million naira wig, living with her parents in the slum. You go to their house has no fence, but you have the money of the fence on your head. You are doing wrongs. And any man that marries you marries problem. I'm not saying don't look like your situation. I'm not saying look like your situation. No. Sometimes you're going through a lot and you're trying to upgrade. But which one is 1 million naira hair on an empty head? What if it was a gift? They cannot give, you cannot be living in the slum and they will give you 1 million naira hair and you will wear it. You don't have things you have to fix in the slum. Like you are wearing 1 million naira hair, but if you want to go and bath, you will go behind and then they will use pan. You will open the pan, you will enter the pan, then use bucket and pour water on yourself. But you are wearing 1 million naira hair. Baba, leave them. Now runs you they do. No, tell ourselves truth. Make we tell ourselves truth. Even if not giveaway, you they stay inside slum, you want to wear Rolex. All those street boys, they don't have phones. Oh. Why don't they have phones? Baba, call me. One of the boys go they run after my motor, say, daddy, we never chop. I know they carry cash. So I say, okay, you know what? Call me. And they don't thief my phone. Every day that they thief their phone. Because where they sleep, they go can't thief, they go rob them. So they don't get phone. So how you want to get watch? How you want to get hair? Your clothes self, they go to thief them. So we need to talk to ourselves. I'm not saying marry beneath you. I'm not saying marry useless men. But I'm saying stop turning our boys into Yahoo boys. Stop. A man will see you and will see that there is nothing he can do to get you, so you go and steal. Or Kuku use you to do the ritual so that you go fit make that money. Mothers, stop pushing your daughters. You failed as a mother. You could not hustle. Your husband failed. You are not going to live off your children and push your children into Olosho and Yahoo because you failed. Deal with your personal failures. Do not transmit failure genetically from one generation to the next. Many mothers are demons, turning their children into Oloshos and Yahoo boys to come and feed them. because they failed. Because they failed. Two ladies are fighting online. I was reading them. All the things that the two of them did together, they are casting themselves. And I'm looking at it. Many actresses are not making money from acting. They are making money from the sponsors of acting. You don't realize that acting sometimes is that billboard that rich people see and then come and point and say, I want that one. Hello, Paula. Acting is what they use to sell their market. At the end of the day, they pay them 50K, 1 million. That's not the money they use to buy Benz. It's not acting money that they act 20 films at 1 million in a month. Even if they act 20 films at 1 million in a month, how long would they be able to save before they can buy a 200 million naira car? Acting na just show glass for picking, for chairmen, for bunkerers, for chiefs, for politicians. That's what they see. At the end of the day, they get paid peanuts. 2K, 200K, 300K. Then they are living in mansions in Lekki. Some of them don't even get to do 2 or 3 movies a month, sef. But my question now is, do you know what you are doing to your men? You are destroying your men. You are turning men into thieves. You are turning your men to thieves because they want a good woman and they cannot provide for what looks like a good woman. So they go on a stealing spree. And people say it is standards. It is not standards. It is not standards. How many of you? You see, go and read Obi Kubana's story. His wife started with him when he was nothing. That's why he carries her like egg. Carries her on his head. Carries her on his shoulder. Carries her on his back. Obi will rather lie down so that his wife can walk across him than for him to stand and his wife to fall down. Go and ask. Go and watch Obi Kubana's life story. When he was nothing, his wife was nothing with him. Today he's a billionaire. You now think you can go and collect him? Even if you waka past the wife's defenses, Obi no go gree for you. Look at Ned, Kennedy Okonkwo. Me and Kennedy were in university together. In university those days, now we be the stars. Them Kennedy na book the sabi. He did 7 separate birthday parties for his wife turning 40. All the celebs were there. Drinks were flowing. I'm talking about me and my wife estimate the parties because Baba, this na party where you go, they see Louis the 13th, they flow, Crystal, they flow. I'm talking about a minimum of 3 billion by my estimates. At least 2 to 3 billion naira went down for those parties. Why is he celebrating his wife like that? Why is he carrying his wife on his head? Because when he was nothing, she was there with him. When he was a big dream, when he was an idea, when he was beginning to struggle to make it, his wife was there with him. That's why I can celebrate her 7 times. Like one party is not enough. So it is not, don't come and tell me that it is you have standards. No, it's not standards. These are men. These are men who love their wives and cherish them because these women stood by them when they were nothing. Miss Linda say 3 billion. Is that how Naira no get value? Calculate, just sit down, carry your pen and calculate 8,000 euro for one bottle of drink. Calculate them. 8,000 euro. It dey my page now for one bottle of drink. Just calculate them. Drinks of 1k, 2k. Just calculate them. Just sit down, punch your calculator. Punch your calculator. Say if they bring 10 bottles, just 10 bottles at 8,000 euros, only the Louis the 13th is 80,000 euros, and there were more than 10 bottles. So just now, 80,000 euro is how much? Like 100 and something million. You never had the Cristal, oh. You never had the, what they call the Glenfiddich, oh. As in, now you go tire. Now you go tire. But what am I saying about this is the fact that these women are not, they did not meet these men yesterday. They did not meet these men wearing Rolex and Hublot and Audemars Piguet. Someone said that's from Harder. He's one of the biggest real estate, what is it called, in Lagos, possibly even in the country. Calculate it. Calculate it. Women, your work is harder than the man's work, because you are supposed to be able to identify a diamond in the rough. You are supposed to be able to identify a diamond in the rough. Stop looking for diamonds. Ready polished diamonds. No. You as a woman, it is your power is to choose a man. You should be able to see the star in Wizkid when he's walking around Festac. You should be able to see that Herbert Wigwe was going to be different when he was holding a newspaper under his arm, jumping boss as a bank intern. You should be able to tell that there's something special about Elumelu, even when he did not have a car. Do you know there are women that Elumelu toasted when he did not have money? There are women that Herbert Wigwe said hello to and did not answer him. Your job as a woman, listen to me, read my lips, is to be able to spot a rough diamond and build with that diamond and create a support system for that diamond in such a way that that diamond, when it's finally fully polished, they will not take him and go and put in another ring. They will put inside you as a ring. You get the way you go polish the diamond, finish, you go look the ring, go say this ring no worth this diamond again. Somebody say you're asking women to take risks. Absolutely. Benson Idahosa of blessed memory said it is risky not to take risks. Somebody said they make money and cheat the hell out of you. That poor one where you follow, that one will not get anything where they do with his life, go still cheat the hell out of you. At least if the person who cheating out of the hell out of you is respecting you and taking good care of you, does it not make more sense? All of you listening to me, you know this thing I'm saying is true. It's just peppering your body. Women, you know this thing I'm saying is true. A man will cheat on you regardless. A cheat is a cheat. Follow a star cheat. Cheat wey get star for body, wey useful. Sometimes the man does not have to be Ned Okonkwo or Tony Elumelu. He just has to be a young man who has promise, who can put food on his table, who can provide school fees for the children. You should be able to spot. God bless you, Jiga Collins. A cheating billionaire is better than a cheating conductor. Regina Daniel says it's better to cry in a Ferrari. There are some people that have never seen Ferrari before. They never even entered them before. They don't know what it look like. And you know this, you know what thing they pain me? Be say they know say this thing where they talk not true. They know. Any woman that does not know what I'm saying is true, you already are a problem, and you are not an asset to a man. You are a problem to any man who carry you go house. Now problem you be. If you don't know this thing where they talk. It is a woman's duty to make a good choice. So when you are poor, don't choose a man. That's another problem. You sit down, you look at you look at yourself. In the morning when you look inside mirror, now inoki you see. In the afternoon when you look inside mirror, now orangutan. But you want the best man and you not get good character. That's you wasting your time. The man will manage you. The moment he steps up, he will throw you away. If you yourself are a woman of value, I need you to understand where I'm coming from. Because sometimes inside that ghetto, where they all of you you can spot somebody that has talent. My question is, what is your own talent? Go and look at all these people's wives. They are all amazing people. Obi Kubana's wife is a lawyer. You sit down, wake up from morning to night, they do hair, they do nails. Of what value are you in a billionaire's life? Of what value are you in the growth chart of a man? What is your value? What value are you bringing to the table? Question yourself. Let's say you want to be a housewife. You have to be very beautiful. Are you beautiful? You have to be sexy. Are you sexy? You have to know how to cook and massage. You want to be a billionaire's housewife, no problem. Do you have what it takes? Are you arm candy? Those kind of girls that they see on somebody's arm and they're like, wow. Are you like that? What value are you bringing to the table? If you know you are not arm candy, are you well brought? Are you that woman that he runs to when his whole world has shattered, and then you give him strength? Samaria say beauty value that everybody has. No, be everybody get beauty value. Some people were war, Some people were war. Men no go even choose them unless they use jazz. But beauty is not enough. That's what I'm saying. You'll be amazed at all these beautiful women that men follow. Thank you, Jerry Samaria. All these beautiful women that men follow, sometimes, even though they are very beautiful, they are also very enterprising. Look at Bianca. Bianca is extremely enterprising. Look at Patience Jonathan. The whole politics where Jonathan do for this life, now Patience they guide them. Look at Remi Tinubu. He married her as a beautiful woman. Look at how far she has gone in her political career. My question to you is, what? Look at Shade Okoya. God bless you. They married them as young ladies. Beautiful. They entered the house. They showed political clout. They showed entrepreneurial clout. If they carry you enter that house, what thing you go do? That's my question to women. Can you replicate what Shade Okoya did in Eleganza Industries? Can you replicate what Patience Jonathan did in Nigerian politics? Can you replicate what Bianca did? Can you, before you go and choose man and destroy his life, can you, hair wearer? Can you replicate what these women did in their men's lives? If your answer is yes, then you are on your way to success. If your answer is no, you are a liability. These women married billionaires and brought value, not just beauty. They were not sitting at home polishing their toenails. There are some men who need a woman to. There are some men who have capacity and capability, but they don't have the emotional strength. They are scared. All they need is that woman that will push them forward. I swear to you, if you make a man, he will never forget you. If you make a man as a woman, he will never forget you. African men will cheat on you. Some will, some won't. But he will never forget you. And he will never, ever mess with you. Sometimes they come home. I know women whose fathers used to give them food because the husband could not provide. And then the husband becomes a billionaire. There was a story I read the other day. The husband went to school with some people, some rich kids. He did not have any money. Now, they wanted to set up a business. And they just said, you know what? It was a small business, managed business for us. And the guy was running the business at a profit, blah, 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 making. Almost at that point, they got an oil license. And they were having trouble because they had political trouble. They could not come to Nigeria. So they needed somebody that was going to be their eyes and ears on the ground. And so they called this guy, say, Baba, inside this oil deal, we'll cut you this amount of money. Because they were in exile. They not come house. So they needed a proxy. So they just tell and say, Baba, inside this deal, at the end of the year, when we share everything, we'll give you 10% of the cut. You know what 10% was? $41 million. That was the first 10% he collected. They say a moving wife go brand new house for Ikoyi. So they were staying in Surulere. As in, he bought the house, furnished the house, set the house up, filled his wife's wardrobe. So he just told his wife one day, he was driving an old Toyota. He just went to pick his wife at work and say, I have a surprise for you. The wife don't they know say, you know you can't hide money. The wife don't they soji say, the husband hand don't they touch some things. But the guy just steal the money, they force himself to lie low. That's so he just carry and go Ikoyi. They also open the door, the gate of the house. Person will make $40 million in your own court. Inside oil deal. So he just took her, said, what do you think of their fully furnished? They had furnished, as in the guy, after the guy buy the house, the guy go. Every day they build, they renew, renovate, till they finish the house. The guy knows his wife's size, went LV chartered shoes, Gucci shoes, Hermes, Bottega, bought clothes, filled the wardrobe, as in furnish the house, furnish a whole wardrobe for his wife. Make you wife say, whose house is this? Guy said, this is our new house. These are your clothes. The girl wanted to run mad. When the guy was poor and the guy was struggling to break even, now the girl they feed him. Now the girl they feed him. Can you feed a man? Someone say those kind of men are just three in the whole Nigeria. They're full everywhere. Oh. They're full everywhere. Oh. Now you don't know. Can you be a part of a man's growth story? Somebody say most men hate women helping them. No. When you don't have a choice. Somebody say no pressure on women. I will pressure them because they are pressuring the men unnecessarily. They want a man that has a car. If you are not living in they did it to one of my uncles now when we're growing up. Said if he's not living in Ikoyi, if he's not living, my uncle will just start work. Where you want to see Ikoyi from? My uncle, they stay the border between Lagos and Abeokuta. And I saw the women just they do how many I say no, they are sorry, they cannot do that. That no, that he doesn't live in that they can manage Surulere. My uncle they stay border after Ogun State, Lagos, in between my uncle's house. Somebody say you are not factual here, speaking gibberish. You know, go better for your papa. Damsel Etiga. Because you are poor and dirty and smelly and you've been reduced to that constant poverty in your life, it is your father at home that is speaking gibberish. In fact, be talking key molet on fun loyun ti security guard tin ba sun. Now your mama they speak gibberish. Olori buruku come here. Damsel. Why remove that word damsel? Damsel angel. Two words that have nothing to do, no correlation with you. What's damsel about you? Olorun. Charlatan je damsel. What's the angel doing in your name? Your name should be Jezebel devil. What's damsel about you? Talk, make I rapture you. If you know say my mama born you, talk. I want Shrek. I just they come out for a page now. Be like Shrek junior sister. And Oga, they talk. Your papa and mama for house they talk gibberish. Olori buruku. Where are you? You don't run. Fiona, you don't run. Fiona self na princess. This one na Elebi Fiona. Fiona of Agege. Come and talk. Just say pim. Just say hello. You know say like mama boy. Just type hi. Not type many. Just say H-I. Hi. Finish. Now me and you today. Kò ní dá fún ìyá ẹ. Kò ní yẹ bàbá ẹ. Ìyá bàbá ẹ. Online Shrek. Àbúrò Fiona. If I see you for this life again, which I go use you do, you go know. Uncle's baby.
That girl go to regret saying it.
I know stupid ni person where they mad. Uncle's baby. I lie. She mo paro. Women don't like the truth. That's the biggest problem we have in this life.
Baba Freeze, your mouth will bomb the whole country. I go call you man be Shrek.
This one not even be Shrek. Now Shrek junior sister we never get your own swamp.
What did she talk now?
Okon Nimo so gibberish and I tell her say her papa and mama for house. Her grandfather and grandmother inside that cemetery where they bury them. They go they talk gibberish for night. People when they pass go they hear them from inside cemetery. No go better for them.
Why this guy go tamper with you today?
Pop my money gun, Jared. Those of you that are learning something.
Oh my God.
So, Ronkus, did I lie?
But your mouth,
Did I lie?
I can stand in front of bomb, but I'm not going to stand in front of your mouth. I go allow me
Man, where is Jigga? Make I bring Jigga. You want ready-made men. Oh, once they cross me like this, they go collect. That's how we handle them. Jigito. Jigga, this thing where they talk, I lie.
You want to kill these people? You don't lie, you. See, to my own observation, yeah, I feel like women have lost that instinct, that intuition of telling a man that can be successful eventually. Like growing up, right, as a child, I remember women, they can tell if this man gets future or not. And some of them go stand with you. Some of us are lucky to have those kind of women in our lives. But nowadays, yeah, most girls want the guy when they wear the Rolex, when they drive the Bentley, they drive the Ferrari, get the nice house, they spend the money. They don't want the guy when tomorrow will become the other boy or it will become the Elon Musk of tomorrow. They want the Elon Musk of today.
God will bless you.
You know, understand? They don't want that Elon Musk of 10 years, 15 years time. They want the Ade Bendel of right now.
Yes.
You understand?
Where are they Bendel they safe now? Alade Bendel.
So if you just, and somebody said poverty, I mean, we've always been poor. I can't remember the last time Nigeria was rich. So I don't just blame poverty. And I blame the mentality. You know that I think I told you this year. One of the biggest problems in Nigeria is this mentality issue. You see, not the governments, they tell people not to use zebra crossing. You understand? Not the governments will tell people not to use the pedestrian bridge. You know what I mean? Now the mentality of the people, not the government will tell people not to.
Baba Jiga, this thing where you talk, I want to remind you. Now, so one politician, I don't know waiting he smoke or he chop. Now, so he go draw zebra crossing for Ibadan. People wake by for that thing reach 20. No, beside the as in people go they cross, they go think say now abroad they go cross road for zebra crossing. Downfall go clear them.
That is phrase.
Because of our mentality.
That mentality issue is really bad. I was in Nigeria in December, even in January, the whole of January I was in Nigeria. I can't find myself for traffic for Ikeja, traffic lights, right? So the thing was red, and they wait for red. But the guys when they back the horn, they told me they don't move. Like I was doing the wrong thing, waiting for the traffic light to turn green. You know what I mean? Like the guy drove past me and gave me this look like, oh, there. You understand? Then I called my friend. I was like, see what's happening. The guy told me, say, you better follow the two because you just tell them say that you be JJC and they go give the opportunity to rob you. And for me, I found out like a little bit sad because if we as the people now so with the reason now say the right thing is now wrong and the wrong thing is not right, I'm like, then to what end? When we'll actually, because we can sit down and blame the government, we can sit down and blame our leaders and say they've not done that, they've not done this. But what about the mentality of the people? Because I did traffic for VI the other day. Somebody came out of the car and he just did pee. Right? As in for a
Shebi,
tire.
I don't record them, put them. People abuse me, say when government not provide where you go pee. I'm not even saying don't pee by the side of the road. Can't you go to where there is gutter? Why on the main road gone?
The government no need to come tell you where to go pee or when to pee or how to use your thing. You know, I feel like we have a big mentality issue. As much as say we get religious issue, we get political issues, we get all these economic issues as well. But the mentality issue, because at the end of the day, if our government can't be on point, our economy be on point, the mentality of our people right now is so flawed that we'll find ourselves, we'll dig our own hole. Because trust me, somebody was saying, how come Nigeria cannot have a nuclear plant? I'm like, Nigeria nuclear plant for Nigeria. When the people don't even know what it is for, what it is about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this issue of, say, women, and I totally agree with you. I feel like, especially in Nigeria, because not other African countries, their women still be very, very intuitive. But Nigerian women right now, Baba, somebody told me the other day, say, Baba, a girl, when they say, normal girl, like young girl, she tell me, say, when I look at the guy, I look at his wristwatch, I'm like, yes, and they say, yes, he has to be a Patek, he has to be. I'm like, oh, they tell you about wristwatch at 22, I mean 23 years old. You don't understand? So basically right now, the things you look, the qualification you look for in the guy, the qualities you look for in a guy is wristwatch, good car, good house. I mean, those are the wrong
Can I come
signs.
in there? Can I come in there? Can I come in there? You see, to be honest, if you see all these people granting such interviews, right, check the background first, okay? And check where their living standard as well. If you meet, I don't know where you met your wife or where you know, wherever we are, the kind of conversation you will be having, it's got to do with your level as well. For somebody to be telling you until you have a wristwatch, until you have until you have Ferrari, you check the background is not already leveling with yours. I'm telling you.
But that is the thing now that most girls are looking out for.
I said, check this background of these girls first. This is where first education kicks in. This is where background kicks in. When you're dating anybody or you have a circle of friends, it's either you're in the same circle or you have crossed the line. If you have crossed the line to the other side where you belong, this is the kind of things you'll be getting from the gutter mouth.
No, but then if we look at this, we're looking at the society.
Let me finish. If you are in let's say medical college, you are studying medicine right now. I'm just using that as a typical example. What sort of conversation would you be having with a girl you are asking out in that level, you both of you, that will be telling you until you have a Ferrari?
My sister, hold on.
Or you met somebody in school.
You would think, I like what you just said, because me too, I was brought up in that era whereby those things don't count. You know what I mean? But now, I'm telling you about this time that we are right now, this time right now. Even if you meet a girl in medical school, like she's in medical college right now, she's in law school, right? Baba, if you are, say, maybe you are going to be the Elon Musk of tomorrow, trust me, there's a chance that girl will say no to you. As long as you're not popping, you're not in that. Yeah, because right now our society this classism is the thing that is killing us. Whereby you have to be in a certain level to get any kind of girl. Even the Alata girls that you're saying that you think that these are Alata girls. We see videos online that you ask a random girl on the street that what kind of man will you prefer to date? Either a Yahoo boy or a 9-to-5 guy. Most of them will say Yahoo boys. Why? Why would they say? I'm talking about the normal, like the average people you see on the street, not even the people, not even medical doctors or whatever, not the normal street girl. Ask her, say, which kind of girl would you like to date, right? Which kind of guy would you like to be with? Though I prefer a fraudster because why? Because of the lifestyle that fraudster is going to give them, because of the quote and unquote financial security that person is going to give them at the time. They're not going to look at say, okay, this guy might end up in jail, or that other guy can be the next Warren Buffett because he's starting small. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants a 9-to-5 guy these days. Not even your choir mistress in church. Trust me, not even them. I'm not saying that all the women are like that too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to generalize.
Yeah.
But statistically, let's talk about statistics here. What is the percentage of men, or rather women, that want to be with a guy that is just starting, that will be the tomorrow's Davido, or tomorrow's Whiskey, or the girl that would say, "Oh, I want the one they say don't cook already." Most of these people want cooked, ready-made guys. They want ready-made guys. Girls will tell you, like, a girl that has done, they don't even have $1 million in their account, will be telling you that a guy needs to have a $30 million watch so that he knows that the guy is okay. Come on, you've never even had $1 million. You've never even seen 500,000 naira before. But you're telling me that
That's why we can't blame the guys using them for reasons. Then that's why we can't really blame them. They are pushing them. It says they're giving them pressure to do.
This social media as well has made people feel like, okay, like they say, social media, they put pressure on people because most of this is a fake life. People are posting fake things and all that. And we girls, especially Nigerian girls that are gullible, are starting to feel like these things are norms. Baba, Daddy Freeze has how many Rolexes and how many years did it take him to acquire those things?
Many years, oh.
You feel me? It's not one day. You think anybody that will graduate from school?
I think I got my first Rolex when I was 32.
Yes, sir.
And it was stainless steel and it was second hand.
You feel me? But now when you come on social media and say, I have this, I have this, I have that, I have this AP, people will think, oh, Baba, that's the man I want to marry. But then how many people like that are available for them to marry?
To be honest, I still feel that the percentage of you're talking statistically, but I still feel that the percentage of those girls talking like that, always looking out for material things, having to check what the guy has before, they're still not representing the decent ones. They're not representing.
No, they don't.
All right, hold on, guys. Let's hear from Remy. Remy, what are your thoughts? Say Remy no sabi argue, so she go just stay quiet for her one place. Remy, let me hear you. What are your thoughts?
First of all, hi everyone. Runke, how are you? Happy New Year. Jika, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
So, I think, you're all right, but it is a general thing in Nigeria, right? I'm trying not to generalize here, but I think a lot of Nigerians are vain. They're generally vain. People measure your worth based on the material things that you have.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to do that. Not just women now, but even men do that.
Yes, I agree.
So a guy will look at a girl, right? And they will look at her handbag, look at her shoes to measure her worth, okay? And then
Remy, let me correct you. Let me correct you.
I was going to say something too, but no, go ahead, bro.
I will look at a girl. I will look at her face. I will look at her figure. I will look at her height. I will look at her skin.
Even before the bag, before anything.
Wetin concern me with bag?
I will look at the way what she has.
Do you understand? If it is visual, Remy, as you are like this, you are a beautiful woman. I cannot see your bag. I cannot see your watch. I cannot see.
Care about those
I can see your face. I can see the fact that you are photogenic. You look pretty. I swear to God, men don't care.
Maybe you both don't
No.
care.
Men don't care. See, let me tell you, when I go outside, the hair my wife wore to Ned's event was almost $3,000, $2,000 something dollars. The finished work from Sari. Go to Sari does the hair of all the celebrities. Guess what? If I went there and I saw my friend's wife, I can look, because I don't buy her for my wife before. I have an idea of how much it costs, so I can say, oh, that's some nice hair. But you see, a fine girl, you never did bar before where the girl will come serve you drink. Fine. The girl fine.
But at the same bar, if you see a lady that comes with a car, with a Rolls Royce, for instance,
does nothing. Guys,
Let me speak
I
for
don't know.
myself as a man,
It
yeah.
does nothing. It does. You
It
see,
doesn't. For me, I don't care if the girl has, I don't know, the latest Hermes bag. I don't care if she's driving. Baba, all those things for me, I don't see them. I actually
women
pick
are
her
different
character.
from men. Now
The
they
way she
look. Oh.
presents herself to me, yeah, the way she presents herself, her character will actually get me attracted or not. Than if you like me, Baba, you think
But,
wear
but
the
I'm
best.
not. But I'm not.
You
talking
never
about
see
you.
fine girl with low cut before.
Yes. We're
See,
not talking about
don't you
you,
see?
I'm
Don't
talking about.
those things are nice. I'm not saying they are bad
Of course.
because I buy for my wife and my wife buys for herself. They are not bad, but I swear to you, I will not look at those things.
That
I
I'll be
will look at
attracted
that
to it.
after I've even heard you speak.
Yes.
The first thing I will
exactly.
see is your face. That's the first thing that
face,
catches
your
attention.
figure.
Now,
Your
can
height,
I say something?
your
Can I say
figure.
something?
Wait, let me explain to you. And I'm speaking on behalf of men. Men, if I'm lying, cut me.
Baba, you are 100% correct.
I will look at your face. I will look at your skin. I will even look at your teeth. Not this fake teeth, oh, natural, beautiful teeth. Even if not that gap tooth, as long as you fine, you
I don't know
tall,
material things.
you
Let me
get
enter
curve.
the play.
Then before I look at your bag, if I have the opportunity to hear you, then you are now making sense and you are intelligent. You can be
Then I'll now look
intelligent
at those
and
things and I'm like,
unpolished.
What if she's broke?
I don't care.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, my sister.
It doesn't matter. For
doesn't
us as men, we want a responsible woman who won't cheat, who is beautiful, and
Who we can present.
who we can present. We will put things on her. Do you understand? It's like a beautiful house with empty walls. You will put the pictures there.
Yeah, that the things you want. So those bags, if you want your woman to have those bags, you buy it for her.
Let me ask you both a question. So, are you saying that there are no men who are like that?
Hardly
I don't know
any.
man, oh.
Hardly
I don't know
any.
man, oh. I don't know any man that will say, because the girl is not carrying a Hermes bag.
I will not date her.
I don't know.
I've never.
Well, I've seen a couple.
No.
That will look beyond.
Let us vote. Men.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
Hold on, Remy.
I'm not saying that.
Men, let men talk. Shebi na men. I will be wrong. A woman cannot tell
Yeah,
men what
just
men
one
like.
point.
Men, you are here. Men, what do you like? Do you like hair and Hermes? Does it matter to you?
I'm not talking. Not generally. Everything that she has money. These days, men are also looking.
Only broke men and very, very weak men that will be looking for women that have money.
Let me tell you, yeah, what I notice on a woman is when she now carries the fake Hermes, because I can tell. Or when she wears a fake Rolex, I can tell. But as long as the watch she wears is a nice, decent Casio,
About those things, though, you don't even notice.
I wouldn't go notice some. You see, Baba, let me tell you something. There was a day a girl came online. I was talking. If you see as this girl fine, this girl wear Ankara. She get low cut, nice skin tone. I will never in my life toast a girl because of hair. I will look under that hair. You see, there are men that there's one guy in my office. He not sabi judge beauty pageant. Once girl don't get those nice clothes, everything will say she's fine. Me, I will strip those things off.
That there are some men that are like that.
How many men? Oh yeah, let us start to count. I'm starting to count after the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Men, do you care about Hermes and hair? If you care, write yes. If you don't, say I don't care. Men, do you care? It's women that are talking.
Baba, you know the funniest part that the freeze.
Henry the Great has said no. Godson has said no.
We don't care about those things, oh. No. Don't care.
They will look at these things generally. They will look at what you do.
It's like Remy. It's like
90% of men don't care.
It's like that. It's like when women come and say we are doing BBL because of you men. I find that very,
very annoying.
Because we don't even care about that.
Baba, let me tell you something. I would rather follow a flat girl than BBL.
A woman having a big behind.
BBL. No, it's not like here.
BBL. Unless Baba, we are coming back. We are coming back, even if it's for 30 more minutes. We are coming back. I just don't even know how to. I want to copy the topic and come back with it. We are coming back. We are coming back. I'm just setting Instagram back. At least I'll do 20 more minutes. Omo, una don't come YouTube. Buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes on YouTube. Buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes on YouTube. Now, I want to, you see, women look at, when a woman looks at a man, she looks at his shoes, she looks at his belt, she looks at his car. Women measure men according to what they are wearing, what they are carrying, what they are driving. Men measure other other men. For instance, if I pull up in my GLE and somebody pulls up in their Cullinan, automatically I know say moto senior my own. I go no say in moto senior my own. Men measure men. If there was a day I was coming back, we went for Ned's party, so I was coming back on a boat. All the men there were wearing APs, Rollies, and Rolexes. So we're just there on the boat. One gentleman looked at me and said, "I like the dial of your Rolex." I said, "Yeah, it's one of the rarer ones." It was the first that came in to Nigeria in 2016 because I had pre-ordered it from a Rolex meeting. Then I looked at his watch. He was wearing an AP, Royal Oak Offshore 42mm. I said, "I like that oak." We now got into a conversation. So I will look at a man and see his watch and say, that's a piece. Do you understand? I will look at another man and see his car and say, wow, that's a machine. But when I look at a woman, let me be very honest with you. When I look at a woman, first thing I see is her height, her face, her curve. Is she curvy? Does she have a beautiful face? If she's dark, does she have a nice even skin tone? I don't see woman before we get pimples for her face, but under the pimples I still say this girl fine. Under the pimples, you get plenty pimples for her whole face. She had very smooth legs. She was wearing probably a Primark skirt, but neat, nicely dressed. This woman get people under the pimples. I say, child, this is not fine girl. Under pimples. She had a low cut. Baba, men don't care. Now, if you're carrying a Bottega bag, I appreciate Bottega bags. I say, oh, or an LV bag or a Gucci sweatshirt. Oh, that's nice. But does not mean I like eyes. When you look inside the woman's eyes, what do you see? You cannot buy it with shade or contact. I would rather have a flat girl or a leper wey get small curve than BBL. For me, BBL is a zero. Once you get BBL like this, unless you be my friend and me and you dey close, I will never look at you that way. What are you trying to do? No mean say if I dey town and e dey my body and I see you for club, I no fit carry you go, but say I go dey date BBL, e go hard gone. E go hard gone. Say I go carry BBL go say my wife now na this BBL. No, I can't be bothered. I would like natural, even if because you have to have that curve, you have to have a natural small pot in front. I don't mind. Let me give you an example. Look at those two girls. The Unizik girl, that's a pretty girl. Forget say her own problem na bad character, but that girl fine. Nothing she wear for body, she fine. Let me tell you something, that girl go collect your husband. If only that girl get good character, that girl go collect your husband with your BBL, with your LV bag, with your Hermes bag, with your Gucci shoe. That girl go collect your husband. Nothing you go do. Argue with me. Argue with me. That girl will enter a room as that girl be like that. That girl wey did that Unizik video where the lecturer touch. You know say that girl na fine girl. Forget all of us na her bad character na put am off. Go and watch the video again. That girl na natural beauty. Natural beauty. The thing wey pain me for that girl be say she not gonna get character to match the beauty. That beauty. Na natural beauty. Can't get small belly. Can't get curve. Can't fine. There's nothing that girl is wearing way past 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira. Argue with me. She's not fine. She is very fine. She is very fine. The other girl too, that one we can't get good behavior. That one too is fine. And these girls are not carrying LV, they not do BBL. They are just fine girls. Anybody now start to understand. That girl will chance you with your Gucci bag. That girl will chance you with your LV. That girl will chance you with your Hermes because her beauty is natural. You don't know what is natural beauty. You get one of my girls where go one show where they pop balloon. Baba, I see the girl. I say, yes, this is my girl. All of the guys liked her. The only thing where the guys get problem with is say she get picking. All of them, they were all drooling. Oh, I find you so beautiful. She not do BBL. She not wear any cloth wear cost. She not carry. She just was fine. She was just fine. Baba, Dr. John Jay said in London, no. Baba, if that girl enter London, Baba, forget. Woman, we fine. Finish. Let me tell you, what turned many men off that girl was because that girl had bad character. Finish. That na fine university girl. If men no marry am now because beauty. 9/10. You don't know what is natural beauty. Hey God, if you can't carry that girl, can't wear on that hair, can't carry that girl, can't buy him those clothes. It is your job as a man to dress the mannequin. Get a fine mannequin. It is your job as a man. She's not just pretty, she's beautiful. You know, pretty can be just face. She is overall beautiful. I don't want to show her, but just go back and look at that girl. Then when she and the lecturer they fight, when she can't turn her back, you can't say this girl na very talented girl. But nobody they like hear word. So let me bring people back to my life. May they can't talk. Because me, I dey always tell people something, say, when woman fine, she fine. Once woman don't fine like this, she fine. God bless you, Jigga. That girl for that video.
The video for the unit 16, yeah?
Yes.
That's a damn cell now.
A damn cell.
Absolutely.
What I was saying earlier, yeah, most women believe that, like for example, when girls bleach their skin, they'll tell you it's not because you men like light skinned girls. That's a lie. You know, that's not true. Okay? When girls do BBL, they'll say, is it not because you men like big backside? That's also not true. And just like my sister said that men tend to look at women that have like luxury things on item on them.
I didn't say all men.
Not all men. No.
Jigga, Remy, just put your head back the way you put your head. Make una help me see him. This is a beautiful woman.
No makeup.
As in nothing, effortless. She no struggle. She no argue. She no fight. It's just, if you remove that hair, if you can take a picture and then Photoshop the hair away, give her Gorimapa as this girl did. Carry her go Photoshop. Put Gorimapa for her head. She's still fine. That's what a man sees. A man sees the hair on the Gorimapa. What a man sees a mannequin. You've forgotten that in the shop, it dress the mannequin up. It is the man's job to dress the mannequin. What the man sees is the mannequin. Forget any accessory you put on the mannequin. Is that the mannequin under? Is it fine? Now waiting concern us.
I feel like it is the woman ego thing. It's between themselves. You understand?
God bless you. Now waiting, I won't talk now be this. So now the thing where I want to talk be this. When women dress up, they dress up for other women. They do all these things because they are in competition with other women. Not because we appreciate it or not. Because if you ever sat down and asked me, do you really appreciate this? My answer is no. Do you know that? Forget all the hair with my wife they wear. Once she come inside, she go come out the hair. Under the hair, now that diddy. Now that diddy. That all back.
You don't ever tell test board say, go and put on your wig before you come to bed. You don't ever tell her that kind of thing. You know, that proves that we don't care about those
things. We don't.
You know what?
Let me tell you, I used to, when Taste Buds and I first started, I used to quarrel with her for making up. I liked her so much the way she was natural that I felt that the makeup was wasting her beauty. Ask her. He makes up very mild makeup. I don't like I like a woman that just small blush, small here and there.
Very natural. Keep it natural. Simple.
I don't like long nails, claws. I don't. I like nice nails. But let them be. As in,
so many men don't. So many men don't. You'll be surprised if you call 100 guys now come here. Do you like girls with long nails? They'll tell you no. You feel me?
Look, I agree with everything you're saying, DF and Jigga, okay? I'm just saying that. Falaiton, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening, everyone. Good
evening, Falaiton. See another beautiful woman. Falaiton, please show me your wig. I want to see your wig.
I don't get wig though.
Dreadlocks.
I always carry my natural hair.
Even Tolu Honeykin has still natural hair and she was still fine with the hair like that.
I
So,
think everyone is right.
anyway,
Everyone
talk.
is
Make
fine.
una talk. Make it not be saying now only
So
me.
what I'm saying is, Fola, sorry, I'm saying that there are some men that go after women who have these things. It's not like they don't appreciate women who are naturally beautiful. But then for them to give, should I say use the word respect? Because it depends on how they perceive you. If they see you with, money, you have money, you dress good,
Can
and all of
I
that.
reply to that, Remy?
Yeah, just one moment, just 1 minute. That's how they will value you. And that will depend, and that also will, you determine how they treat you and the places that they take you to and how they regard you. Okay?
Well,
so men, I'm not saying all men do that. I'm saying that some men do that.
Now, those men that do things like that here, I feel like they are men, they are very superficial men who will not even go far with you.
We have superficial men.
You don't want to be with those.
You don't want to be with those men.
Because at the end of the day, if a man only likes you because of what you have on, when you go to bed, you don't go to bed in your Hermes with your MS bag or most time you go to bed naturally. You know what I mean?
You just said the word. They are superficial and they're very easy to spot.
Exactly. And those, you don't want those kind of men in your life.
No, you don't.
You don't want to, because that kind of man, just the way that Hermes is the in thing right now, the very day that eventually becomes the in thing, right? They will move on from you to the girl carrying the latest bag. You know what I mean?
True.
The girl driving the latest G-Wagon or latest Ferrari. So that's not the kind of man. It's just like women looking for men like that as well. Like the way our young women, young girls now, I'm talking about Gen Z and below, they think that the best men are the men that have these nice watches and nice things. And those are men. Probably for a man to have all those luxurious, those good watches and good houses and things, there are men that are in their prime. Unless you started early. You understand? So, for example, basically, if you look at statistics now, for a man to actually acquire wealth, you should be like from like 35 and above. That's when you start to actually acquire wealth. You know what I'm saying? If you start to acquire wealth at 2018, it's only 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. But we men, we come into wealth as we mature. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you look at the man at 25 and he doesn't have a Bugatti or he doesn't have one big watch, and you look at him as a failure, you're not intuitive. You're not connected. You know what I mean? Because the real wealth, look at that phrase like he said. He bought his first Rolex wristwatch at 32.
Giga, we just like you said, we have some men that are superficial, and then we have women who are superficial.
Let's hear for Lighton. For Lighton, over to you.
Okay, what I might say might sound very, I don't know, but naturally, animals go for the stronger male, right?
Okay.
That is the reason why women go for
For Lighton.
Wait, hold on. I'm arriving.
Okay, come.
So that's why, you see, there was even in the days of old, women will go for the strongest man, in town, because they want to bear strong babies, or they want protection from that man. It's natural, it's natural. But also, I think we both have work to do here. Men should start regarding women with their natural hair too, and should start respecting them.
Absolutely, I agree.
With their natural hair.
Have you seen? Sorry, let me just say something. Have you seen men actually yap women who don't wear human hair?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know where people see all this your men from.
Those kind of men are weak men to me.
See, the thing is that I don't have that kind of man, because my own, if you go and make plenty makeup, my own hates when I wear when you have all these makeup artists come to put whatever on my face. He detests it. You understand? He prefers me doing my own makeup by myself.
Can I ask you something you said?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You said that women tend to go for men, strong right?
Yes, it's
And you're right.
natural.
Even in the animal world, the animal kingdom,
It's
the
natural.
animals as well. You're right. But you know the thing is nowadays, we live in a world that even monkey they disguise as orangutan, and chimpanzee they disguise as gorilla. Men nowadays now understand that okay, women want us to be like this, so they go package themselves to they'll portray themselves to be that thing when you want when they be, but for real they're not that thing. Because this what to be strength? Is it a man that wears a $50,000 wristwatch that is stronger than somebody that has a sound mind?
No, you see, all those things are also superficial, I would say, yeah. But it goes hand in hand. You know, we cannot sit here and criticize all those kind of women that come up, that do the fake BBL and all that. You know, when men, you see them.
For light on. For light on.
You know, men
For
like
light on.
No, for me, I think that's
Hold on.
self-esteem.
For light on. How many times did I call you?
3 times.
Why have you not done BBL? Rest it. Remy, why have you not done BBL? Good.
I can't.
You see, let me tell you, yeah, Yahoo boys, and entertainers are the ones that like that BBL because they like flash things.
Yeah.
Flash in the pan. Herbert Wigwe will not marry you because of BBL. Aliko Dangote will not marry you because Aliko Dangote will marry you because of the home you come from. Tony Elumelu will not marry you because of BBL. It is not even on the top 500 things that he's looking for. Just let me ask you a question today. How many top Nigerian men, let's imagine they get widowed or divorced, God forbid, and they want to remarry, how many of them will pick BBL women? I'm talking about the creme de la creme.
But dear, they still, some of them still end up cheating.
They still do.
They will bench them. You understand?
Benching is not actually
Okay.
They will bench them for the fun of it.
You see, the thing, like I'm saying, that it goes both ways. It's not just the women, yeah. If men for now put their foot down and say, okay, we want women with no BBL and we don't want them with wigs all the time, yeah. I tell you that women will stop doing all these things.
I disagree. I don't think
because women do it to measure themselves with other women.
I disagree. This is why I said it's low self-esteem among themselves.
Exactly. I understand that.
It is not for me. I don't think. I've heard so many women will say, it's not because men like it. Yeah, I don't like women with BBL.
Me neither.
I don't find it attractive. I don't find it attractive at all. Is it that I don't like women? If a woman has a good back sense.
Someone said she can work in McDonald's as long as she's pretty, and let me add, and as long as she's not a gold digger and she has good character. Those are the things I'm looking for. You see, the beauty. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Beauty is like that Unizik girl. Boom, you just see her. Pretty, very pretty girl. Then she speaks. You see her character. Then you withdraw. Beauty is the magnet. Character is the connection. Beauty will give that girl my audience. If I were a single man and I saw that girl, I say, wow, this is a pretty girl. Then she opens her mouth and she has a bad attitude, or you can sense bad upbringing, I withdraw.
Withdraw, yes.
Do you understand? But those are the two most important things. Beauty will bring you into the space. Home training, the ability to speak, being positive, being a good person will bring you in. That girl is a beautiful mannequin. If she enter $10 house, $10 Mariam, 2 years, that girl don't turn Bianca. He will carry her to couture, say, dress her up. He will call the people that make the wigs in the country where they make the wigs and say, measure her scalp and do the wig that will enter inside her brain. But you see, there are some women that don't have anything you can put on. They are just superficial. Everything is. Let me tell you what, I despise. If my wife does eyelashes and those eyelashes are on her eye, wait, and those eyelashes are on her eye for 1 month, me and her will not greet for that 1 month. If she greets me, I no go answer am.
You see that eyelashes, me as a woman, if I see it, sometimes I used to feel like going to pluck it out of those
The
people's
only
eyes.
reason why I tolerate it on
Yeah,
my
but
daughters
that's-
is because they are children and I want them to have their freedom. Even them, I still tell them that this thing where you put,
It's
ugly.
disgusting.
It's ugly. Yeah.
I hate them.
It's disgusting.
Two things I hate. I
I
hate
find that
those
some
lips that they try to try to make extra, like, and Baba, your normal lips are fine. Your normal, me, I like normal eyelashes. I think my wife knows. See, I despise eyelashes. I go follow you
You
quarrel.
got it like this. Oh my
I go follow you quarrel. Till you remove am, me and you go dey quarrel every day until one day you go vex, go remove am. I go dey quarrel you.
I am team no eyelashes. I dislike it too. You know, because I just don't understand why.
But now let me ask you a question. Women that put eyelashes now, is it because of the men?
Thank you, because we hate it.
Is it because of the men?
If you see my taste buds, she just enter now, looking
You guys are
hot,
saying it, you guys
with
keep
her
on
head
telling them,
plaited to the
"Oh,
back.
stop doing it."
But then
Baby,
a lot of men
come and
know
give me
this
kiss.
now. A lot of men know this. Just women, you guys will not listen.
Can I
A
say
lot of men.
something?
Yeah.
Can I say something, please? You're seeing it as if it's all men. Because you don't like it doesn't mean that some men do. Some men love everything. They actually want their wives to wear makeup. Heavy
My
makeup.
sister is few.
Babe,
Few men.
what do I tell you about makeup?
Not heavy.
It's
Not
few men.
heavy.
Not
There are
all.
men that don't mind. They
Like-
actually want to see their wives.
No,
Taste bud says she never liked
makeup
makeup.
is too heavy.
I know me too, I don't like makeup.
Light makeup is okay.
To you,
You know what I mean?
for you. I'm
Light
just saying that there are
makeup is
some
fine.
men that like it. You know what? I have a friend who is married, right? And now she has stopped wearing wigs and she now wears dreads, okay, because she wants to go natural. And many times because she works from home, would not wear makeup. Her husband complains. Do you understand?
Maybe that girl not fine naturally, you know.
Maybe not the makeup they carry am.
Giga, please believe me when I tell you that she's absolutely gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Now,
if you
sometimes, let me tell you something, Remy. Sometimes we men also get tired of, you only see your woman dressed up when she's going for an event or when you are taking her out. So everybody gets to see that glammed up look, and you just get to see her tying a roll on her chest in the house. Sometimes that can be a bit of a, like, come on, I also want to see, but I will not complain about it. I might enjoy it as a flavor. Oh wow, today she's not wearing this, today she's wearing this. Oh, just for the flavor. But for me, light makeup, very light, lip gloss.
But Daddy Freeze, you know too is also good for easy access. You understand?
Which one? But you see, sometimes you want to see me. I'd rather you wear your pant and bra around the house than Hero.
See, so that one you see doing is stressful. You know. So some men too like hero too.
Hero in abroad.
Taste buds not even tie Hero now. Pant and bra she they wear around the house.
Women, you people should not think that it's because of the men. That's why you guys are doing it. I believe that it's between you yourselves. Women ego competition.
Thank you.
It's not because of us.
No, it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
Hold on, the two of you are women. Hold on, the two of you are women. We are men. We are telling you it does not matter. You are telling us it goes both ways.
Yeah, you're forcing it on us.
You are forcing it on us. We tell you, say we not send.
We don't send them. You say no, it goes both ways.
Let me tell you, 100%, 90% men don't care.
We don't.
Men don't care. I don't go person house before, and I look the house girl, and the house girl fine past the mama of the house. I don't, you don't, as in you see that house girl, a natural village girl where they just bring me, can't they help them sweep? If you know, some village girls can be so beautiful. As in you go see their skin like it'll be like porcelain, especially those Jaws, those Igbo village girls where they live, where they bath for stream, where they rub coconut oil for body. Hey, you go see them like this, fear go catch you. Say, now human being fine like this. One guy had to tell the girl, say, the woman, say, "Why you try, you keep this kind of girl for?" The girl say, "No, she's leaving next week because she knows, say, 100% the husband go, the husband go collect her." So what am I
Men
saying?
that like you like that are superficial men as well.
Yes.
Trust me, they won't last.
I can see you, Remy.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, I can see.
See, let's ask men. Men, do you care about hair and wig and all those things? Do you really care? Yes
Not
or
all
no?
men.
Hold on.
Definitely.
Let us
Some-
vote. And after the vote, we will end it. And we're only counting
Alright,
men's
that's fine.
votes. Men, do you care? Made man, you, do you care? Jiga and I have said we don't care. Dr. John Jay is somewhere on the fence. The first man has answered, he said no. House of Gold said he doesn't care. Men don't care. Read. All men are saying no.
And then they should start telling you their girlfriends.
We don't care. Somebody even said capital no. Just read. I'm waiting for the first man to say yes. As in, do you know that when the live ended, some people ran to YouTube. Do you know when the live ended? Some people ran to YouTube to go and say, we don't care. From Insta, I swear, from Instagram, they ran to YouTube. Just read the comments.
We don't care. We are telling you right now that we don't care for love, but you are still saying some of you. But we here, we are telling
As
you.
in, read. Facebook people, please vote. Everybody on Facebook is saying no. TikTok, pop my money gun while you are saying the no.
Okay, so can I say this, right? So then men, these men that are saying that they don't care, because you've just admitted, DF, that it is true that these men who like natural women may still cheat on them with women who do them, okay? So
And just like men who are with women who are not natural, we still cheat on them with women who are natural. You see, when a man is going to cheat, he's going to cheat. He is not cheating. You see, you are seeing him with that girl with hair. Hold on. You are seeing him with that girl with hair because that's the option that is available. If it was this Unizy girl that was available, he will follow her. You go see carry him.
Okay, all right.
So-
okay, let me just finish here. 1 minute. So now, a guy's girlfriend, for instance, sees her competition, sees that she has BBL, she wears all of these things, and she's just an average girl, who doesn't wear makeup and stuff like that. She might begin to think that it is because she doesn't do these things. And then she might start doing them. Or when she goes into another relationship, she might start doing them. She might be pressured because of this. And same thing happens with wives as well.
But it's not the guy that put pressure on her now.
cheated.
It's not the guy that put pressure on her.
No. See, you see, Jiga, it's really sad that sometimes you guys say it's not the man that put pressure.
Coming from two women that did not do BBL.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Fola and Remy. For example, now, let me ask you a question right now, yeah?
Look at the two of them. I'm not even wearing ordinary makeup.
If, for example, it's not going to happen, this is just hypothetically speaking. Let's say your boyfriend, your husband cheats on you with a girl that is natural, that does not wear makeup, that is from the village, right? Just because will you now remove all your makeup and start to dress natural like her? Just because your husband cheated on you with somebody like that?
We'll go and beat that now.
It's the same question you put. I'm just turning it around. If, for example, you find out the person that your husband cheated on you with is somebody that is not like classy like you are in terms of makeup and all these plenty accessories, will you not start removing your accessories just to meet up with that girl standard? Will you? That's my question.
No. Okay, no.
Okay. So if you won't, then it's the same thing that Remy said. It doesn't apply then. If a man cheats on you with a woman that has all those plenty BBL, it is wrong for you to say because she has BBL, that's why you want
hang
to
on,
go and
Chida,
The
then
solution
there's
is just
something.
go and beat them, man.
You know what? Then there will be something. And I tell you what, the wife will want to find out what that thing is.
See, let me tell you about
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah, but finding out, see, that's the thing that women fail to understand. Yeah,
That
the man that
was.
will cheat will cheat. If you like, if the man is staying with Adani Darego in the house, most beautiful girl in the world.
GF just said all men cheat.
Not all men, no. Not all men,
The
no.
man that will cheat on that is
Don't
wife.
put words in my mouth. Not all men.
Go and cheat with somebody else out.
What I said was a man that will cheat, will cheat.
It doesn't matter what the girl is wearing, what that girl is putting on, how the girl looks, BBL or no BBL. And trust me, you find out this, most men that cheat with girls with BBL, it's usually very quick con. Because they know that there's nothing there. Because imagine a girl that has BBL comes into the club. Do you know that every man in that club right now is actually having sex with her, on their mind, like, oh man, see this thing. I just want to remove that. And at the end of the day, how many of them will climb down? How many of them will climb down? So
Once woman don't go to BBL, she's looking for market. She wants to sell market.
You sell yourself. You don't. But yeah, your beauty, your backside. This is the thing. This is the thing that women don't understand. And it's a turn off for me. Personally, bro, if I see woman when get BBL, no matter how good you look, once I don't say this thing are fake, about nothing they entice me go there again.
Finish.
100%.
You see,
But then the woman that
if we do a vote here, and say, okay, if you see BBL, you want to enter, many people would like to go there.
Just go there for a visit. Do you want to live in Maldives? Do you want to live in Maldives? Hold on. Do you want to live in Maldives?
No, I don't want to live in Maldives.
Dude.
The thing is that if you guys...
Now just visit. Go there. Stamp your passport and come back home.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing with that.
But you know what?
You don't finish up. Nobody wants to live in Maldives. So.
Nobody wants to live there.
But everybody wants to visit Maldives and see what it looks like.
It's all fun and games, bruh.
Okay, you guys should stop going there. Stop going there so that women will stop.
Now, let me tell you something.
It goes both ways.
Let me tell you something,
Would you rather be Maldives or America?
Let me tell you something, yeah.
I'll be my own island.
If I'm a man, I don't know what I will be, Sha. But God help me.
You see, women, the biggest problem you have is you people sit down and sleep on the same bed and face the same place you people are facing and believe that you figured men out. I create forums like these so you can understand your men. Because if you are in relationships, the two of you, and your husband cheat on you, each time they cheat on you, it will surprise you. This time it will be a short girl. Next time it will be a tall girl. You will play catch up till you buy.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Do you understand? Sometimes they are cheating because of availability. You see, most men have specs, but those specs have some gray areas. A man that likes tall curvy, if you see short curvy, go manage. If you see tall, not too curvy, go manage. So everything begins to look appealing. Everything begins to look appealing.
Everything looks okay.
You understand? So here is my thing for women, because where we started from was women need hair, women need to have this hair to be beautiful. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. Hair is an accessory. It will not make an ugly girl fine. It can decorate an ape.
Yeah.
But it will not make the ape fine. It can improve the ape.
It will still be an ape.
But see, an ape is an ape. So what you see, you women are looking for men that wear Rolexes, men that wear Armani suits, men that wear LV shoes, men that drive Benzes or G-Wagons or Bentleys or BMWs. If I were hunting for a woman, what she drives does not matter.
At all.
What she wears does not matter.
I don't care.
I will see. What I'm looking for is a mannequin that I will decorate myself.
That's
So
the word,
I am
bro.
looking for the bare knuckle, bare bones factory
Naturally,
reset. And from
Natural
that factory
beauty.
reset, now I go come look and say, short hair go fit this one, long hair go fit this one. And I'm looking for character. Somebody that is not going to slap me. Somebody that is not going to tell me that my head is not correct. Somebody that is not going to kick me when I'm low. Somebody that is not going to remind me that I am poorer than her ex. Somebody that is going to make me feel good looking. Those are what we are looking for in women.
I'm happy
Now,
you're saying this.
I'm telling you,
absolutely happy that you're saying
I'm
this.
telling you, that's what we're
For
looking
people to
for.
hear.
That's what we're looking for.
Most men feel this way. Huh? Most men feel this way.
Now, if I were a Yahoo boy and I wanted to go to a club and burn $30,000, I want a girl that looks the part. So I will carry a BBL girl because the BBL girl looks like I have money. So I'm wearing an Audemars Piguet, I'm driving a Ferrari, I'm popping bottles, and I've got two BBL girls beside me. They are my accessories.
You're not enjoying your money.
That is, and I'm enjoying the fact that she's making me look rich. Like the Ferrari is making me look rich. I can't, if I buy 10 bottles, I can't drink more than 1.5. But why did I buy 10? I want to look rich.
Exactly.
Men have ego. I go to the club and I pop all the drinks so that everybody looks at me and says, he's the man. And they're going to judge me according to the woman that I have beside me. So if I need that kind of woman, it's because I need a show and tell. That's why the watches have diamonds. Let me tell you something. If you are into watches, the real watches that have value don't even have
They don't
diamonds.
have diamonds. True.
Yeah.
There's
They
no
don't have
sparkle
diamonds.
about them.
They are not shiny.
Some of them are even dull.
True.
When you see Pateks
Absolutely.
of £2 million, you will wonder. People will stab themselves to get those Pateks. Meanwhile, you will look at the if they give you the watch, you don't go wear them. The real value is not in the sparkle.
True.
No.
Is in the history, in the family name, in you see, beauty is you can't hide it. Every
When
day I
you're
wake
beautiful,
up beside my
you're
wife, I tell her, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. As in, I see the beauty. I enjoy the beauty.
Jika, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
So, what exactly do men want, and why do men cheat? Because if, let's say, for instance, hang on just one moment. So a man, for instance, had married a woman who is natural, and has good character. But then when he has money, he goes out there, right, to be with, a girl that is all that,
Okay.
Jigga, before you even answer,
So why?
women
So
are
what is happening?
women do not want to hear the answer we are going to give them. They want to hear their own answer.
No, I want the answer.
Okay, let me tell you what the answer is.
Okay.
A man by default is polygamous.
Polygamous.
He
By
is
default.
fighting against his polygamy to stay with you.
Baba,
A man is sacrificing his polygamy to stay with you. You need to get that into your skull.
it's a battle.
You might need to get a drilling bit, and I will drill it into your head. If your man is not cheating on you, it's not because he doesn't want to, it's because he's sacrificing not to.
He's fighting daily.
Daily. He's fighting.
And we appreciate them.
No. I want to take this a little bit further here. A man, more than the variety of wake he can get outside, he values his stability. And if you are a man's stability, he will never want to jeopardize you. He will put up, he will psych himself every day that this is what I want, this is what I have, and I'm not, because he cannot deal with the instability that will come from cheating. He cannot deal. He comes home to you. You are his comfort. He lies in your arms. He gists with you. You cook for him. He wants that. So when a man is with you, he is giving up his polygamy to be with you. It is a sacrifice. And you have work to do as a woman to keep him. Because if all you do in this life is, you see, the moment you give a man instability, it might just be a nagging tongue. It might be the fact that you don't give him bench. It might be the fact that he can't trust you. It might be the fact that all you complain about money too much. Everything is billing. Then you have not given him what to sacrifice for. If he loses, you see, let me tell you, when a man cheats, is one of two things. He wants, men love the variety. They love the variety. All men are like that. So a man is working against his nature to be with a woman that gives him what those other women cannot give him. There is no woman, if I meet a woman more beautiful than Taste Buds tomorrow, she cannot give me what Taste Buds is giving me. So Taste Buds is worth 1,000,000% more than that woman, no matter her beauty. That is why I will not jeopardize what I have. And let me tell you something. If you've started training yourself to be with one woman, after a while, you'll be able to manage it.
You get used to
You
it.
get used to it. But you see, if every time I came home, it was stress. If every time I came home and I felt like doing, my wife had headache or she was tired,
You'll find your way.
Baba, then I can't get offer. Baba, that nature. If you watch Vampire Diaries, one of the vampire brothers had stopped eating human blood. He did chop only animals. And he had trained him. He had lost a lot of his strength, so he's not as strong as those vampires who they drink normal blood. But he did it so that he can live among humans. He gave up his nature because he found love. That is how a man is. A man will give up his nature. Now, once in a while, it's not every man that has mastered it. Not every man. So sometimes your man will fall. Sometimes a man will, does not mean he doesn't love you. He just fell. But if he's able to quickly retrace his steps back home, he is not a bad man. We live in a world, we need...
Yeah, please, can I go and come back? Because I can't see it myself and I can't read comments.
I'm even ending the live now, so let's just end now. So this thing I've said, women will disagree. You see, my problem with women
Daddy,
is...
please, I do not disagree with you.
I don't disagree with you.
I agree with you. Yeah. But you see, women also are human beings. They are not sticks in the house too.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say, Fola. Let me ask you, because most times when this conversation come up, women always say, what about we women?
We are human beings too.
But let me tell you something. But you women,
we also try our best.
I always ask them the same question. As a woman, Remy and Fola, do you feel the need of being with multiple men?
No, it's not natural. But
it's not exactly. It's not natural for the woman.
But we don't want our men to just be.
Daddy, freeze. We have to give. We have to maintain. We also have to maintain. We also have to do the hard work.
Women by default.
So just like the way men are doing it, women too are doing it.
We want our men to be.
Let me give you an example of this, Fola. If Fola and her husband are eating, there will be plates everywhere. The two of them must eat from the same plate. They will sit down, have eaten with. Now, the one where they cruise me, say, they will pour champagne in one glass. And the two of them will be drinking from the same glass. You can, as in, you know what you give your husband chop. Your husband don't chop him, he don't lost. He don't lost. Do you understand? It's not like once in a while something will go just catching eye. But you go to slap that eye and say, hey, look away. Come. But you see, my question is, I bring this back to the women. What have you given your man to make him unnatural? What have you given that vampire that will make him stop to drink blood? That's the question. Say, this blood, I don't go drink him again. What have you given your man? Instead of equating yours, you see, the problem is the biggest problem with the Western world is it equates women and men. John came here and said it the other day. He said a man can impregnate, if you give me like this, 365 women that are ovulating every day. I go give like 100 of them belle in a year. 100 men no fit give you belle in 1 year.
Yes, I thought woman you can only get pregnant once in a month.
At most you go born 8.
Yes.
Me in 1 year, I fit born 200.
Baba, only 200 men go populate the whole world.
Whole world.
You understand? Only 200 men.
I was watching this animal hunting channel on Instagram. When it's turkey season, they are not allowed to hunt the hens. They can only hunt the toms. That is the so you can't touch a female turkey. You can touch. What does it mean? It means if you buy all the men, as long as 1 or 2 remain, they go give all of them belle again. Everybody go there all right. You understand? So you now women, you see the Western world is evil. When it comes to the way it tunes people's mentalities, you wake up and all of a sudden believe that you and a man have the same. We are Africans. You are in Oyibo people's land. I will seized from Indians.
Daddy freeze. You see, sometimes we also have to go prehistoric before pre-colonization. You understand? Before colonization, women had rights here.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. In the Western world, yeah, they were very primitive. They disrespected women and they disregarded women. You understand? So in Africa, we had value for women. You understand? That is why in some parts of Ghana, you know,
women,
you have
yes.
the women. You know, in Egypt, women.
But for the women,
So-
if you say that as well, yeah, women have always accepted polygamy in Africa as well, prehistoric times. They were okay with polygamy.
My
right?
grandmother
You will say-
was brought to my grandfather by her Yale. Hold on. It was my grandfather's first wife that brought my grandmother to give my grandfather.
So how about that? Please, most of us here, yeah, 3-4 generations back, you see that we are all connected.
You see, the problem is this conversation will make you have enemies because people don't want the truth. They rather want you to be politically correct.
Men now cannot handle polygamy, but in those days they could because, you know, there were a lot of factors.
Now, let me tell you
helped
something. Let me tell you
polygamy, not
something.
now.
Let me tell you something, guys. I will never be in support of polygamy. But when a man cheats, I understand where he's coming from. You understand? I will never support polygamy because it has too many demerits. But I also want women to understand that naturally, men are built different from them. The Western world has done a very good job of teaching you otherwise. Remember your roots. You
Exactly.
are African.
Daddy freeze, I accept I'm African, but I'm pretty sure maybe in my own former life, when maybe in my own former life, you know, because we in Africa we believe in reincarnation, you know, in some parts. I'm pretty sure I'm part of those women that used to beat the other wives. So it's not easy. You understand, Daddy freeze? It's not easy. The women that were marrying, men that were marrying 4, 10 wives, they were still beating each other. It's not easy.
You know the way we frown on polygamy, it pisses me off because if not for
I'm
polygamy,
not frowning on it,
No,
but we
I'm not
should
talking
still-
about you. I'm not talking about you.
Guys, I've got to go. Make I go. This has been a wonderful
Is it
session.
something that you would consider if you had the
Me?
the
What?
option to
Me?
Me, right?
polygamy?
If I didn't find love, if I was with a woman I didn't love, I would consider polygamy. But
Yes,
if
let
I
me
have
answer
love,
that question.
Well, for me personally,
Jigga.
me, I'm in a very beautiful marriage.
That is the
right?
thing.
I'm happy. I've been with the same woman for almost 20 years. You understand? So I don't think it's something now. I mean, if eventually, I'll tell you the truth, me, I know the idea. If tomorrow I don't feel happy with the woman I'm with, why not? Instead of jumping around from one woman to another. If tomorrow it happens. But then for the
After
moment,
20 years.
for the
Because so we see, let me tell you something. Already, Nigerian men.
Jigga, can you see the way they think?
Nigerian men,
After
some-
20 years, I
some
call this
Nigerian men.
the Annie mentality. You owe me something. If I went into, like now, I went to buy a Ferrari from the shop. Why am I buying a Ferrari? Because it is fast. And I'm driving my Ferrari and Marwa is overtaking me, Okada is overtaking me, and
Yeah,
Danfo is overtaking me. Hold on. And Danfo is overtaking me. Did I get the value I bargained for?
no.
No. So why are you looking at the length of time? Oh, 20 years. 20 years of nonsense. Think it's not about the time, it's about, is it worth it? The same thing I said, because I'm happy where I am, I will not cheat, or it will be harder for me to cheat because my conscience go they worry me. Same thing with jigs. Am I lying, Jigga?
No.
So
Absolutely.
I still throw the ball back to women, but you don't want to hear this, and you will quarrel with me, and you will fight me, and you will do all sorts. Not you, I'm just saying generally. The ball is still in your court. A woman that gives a man stability, a man does not want to ruin stability. God bless you, Dr. John J. Thank you for popping my money guns.
It's not all men that have the sense to hold on to that stability. It's not all men.
Most men.
You know?
Most men.
Some things that you women think is stability is actually not stability.
Yeah. You see, my problem is, once again, Jika, God go bless you today. Once again, women, anything you talk, women don't define them for that. They are coven, the way they understand them. They cannot put them like that.
So
Leave
I'm
us.
saying that what I was trying to say, is that some men they're setting up their wives for failure. Because now you're saying that
Which is true. You see?
for the woman. Yes. If after 20 years, Jiga is talking like this, so for how long will a woman have to be the one to, try to hard
Listen, if for 20 years I'm still with the same person, that is to show I'm happy, right?
But then you're saying that it's hard.
No. For 20 years, I'm still with the same person. I'm not talking about marrying somebody else. That means I'm very, very happy where I am. If at 21, 22, 23...
You see, Jiga, the reason why I want to end this live is they will trap you. They are setting you for a trap. You see, they want you to say certain things. I understand what you have said in all perfect English and which you've said it.
Can I say something? So I really wish, that we could come back again to this world as men. Then Daddy Freeze and Jiga will become women.
No.
Then we'll show them shaking. You understand?
For life, it's not easy to be a man.
I know it's not easy to be a man.
We'll continue with the topic. We'll continue with the topic a little later on today. You understand? A little later on. But let me end this here. We all need to be very careful because the information we've given you out today, instead of you to instead of you to take the aboro, you are instead looking for what to quarrel with us with. Some people are missing their deliverance. Your marriage is going to fail because you missed the point in what we are saying today. Some of you are going to marry the wrong people because you are not listening to what we are saying. You came here to argue and to defend your WhatsApp group. That your coven, you want to defend it here. And let me tell you, do yourself a disservice. You will do yourself. Some of you, the only reason why your men are with you is because you are in America. Come back to Nigeria. Where they can cheat and not get into trouble. And they will not have to give you half of their house. Just come back home. Come and run it. A man that does not cheat in Nigeria is a strong man. A man that does not cheat abroad, na society bend them. Na society bend you.
True.
because you don't want to lose everything you've worked for. But when you date Nigeria and you stand and say, you know what, I will fight this what is it called? You are a stronger man than the man that does not cheat abroad. They not born you where make you cheat. You know what is coming. For that their WhatsApp group,
They go share everything.
for that their WhatsApp
Men
group,
also
they go
cheat,
share
though.
your meat. Guys, let me end here. Let me run. I did not plan to stay this long, and it's about to time me out.
Thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
everyone.